never knew, ladies, it was so complicated.
Woo,
It's tough out there.
Dating is a war. You had it right. It's a battlefield out there.
It is.
Yes.
What makes it, Kendra, a battlefield?
I think now because of social media, it's the gift and the curse because now we're all connected. But that fine man you had to worry about just in New York, no, he worldwide now. He got girls in Italy, Mexico, California. So the guy that most women want, he has so many options. And every woman wants the same man, child.
Really?
I don't care if she work at the Piggly Wiggly or she's the corporate lawyer on Wall Street. She want her a rich man, and that's just what it is.
You would have to have the IQ of an unborn child if you don't see where this is going. And Tamron Hall she's doing the best she can to juggle all of it and make it work, but it's not gonna work. This is going off the rails and off the rails quick.
Really?
Yes, girl. Hide your man, Tamra. Hide him. Hide him. Don't let him go outside. Don't let him go outside, child.
Don't let him go. Okay, I'm locking my door. Steven, don't you leave that house.
You got two totally different females here, and one is bringing one narrative, one is pushing another narrative, and you can see Tamron Hall is, her mind working 100 miles per hour right now. She don't know what to make about this. But hey, let's keep going.
Kendra, thousands and thousands of people call you.
Yes.
They want to be on the show.
Yes.
They want your advice, but you're single.
That's right, girl, and loving it. Now, I was in a relationship last year, but this is my single season, and I love it. And single does not mean lonely. Single means nobody can't claim me.
Right.
And I got a roster. If you want to join the team, where the camera at, Cameron? Hit me up on Instagram, Kendra G Media. We got space for one.
So you're in your 40s, and you have a roster. It's bad when a man says he has a roster if he's in his 40s. You're in your 40s with a roster. That's just a bad look. That's something that a young lady in her, I want to say, late teens and early 20s does. You're in your 40s. You can't make sense of that. Anyone else who does it, you can't make sense. That's terrible.
We got space
Because
for
I
one.
love that thing too, but just because you're not in a relationship doesn't mean you're not dating.
No.
And that can be your season where you're exploring yourself and what's on the landscape. Future proofing.
Yes.
Kendra.
Oh, you gotta have a job. You have to have an ambition that's gonna go somewhere for sure. I wanna see W-2 forms. I wanna see success records. I wanna meet your mama. I wanna know where you live. Is it in your name? I need to see the lease, because sometimes
Kendra, I'm not good enough to date.
Business, not looking for love. And my advice, if a woman were to come up doing this to any man that's dating, if she asking for all this on a date, you politely get up, get in your car, and show her your taillights. Period.
If I would, let me tell you, because we're talking about it from the female gaze to the male, I'm just talking in general. If I had gone on a date with someone and they started asking me about my W-2s and my bank account, they would have been seeing the gas come out of the pipes of my car.
Yes.
Because that's too, I'm intimidated now.
That has nothing to do with intimidation and everything to do with common sense. That person you're dealing with is delusional and only thinking about material. And of course, money.
Well, because women are tired of wasting their time. I'm talking from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want to make you be already made. I don't got clay. I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well,
Tamron Hall is checking her. You hear me? She is checking her. Everything she's saying that's not making sense, she is meeting her at the door with it.
true, but the thing with guys...
And they don't want a broke lady.
Well, no, I don't know though. Some men.
You guys, I'm speaking. I'm speaking listen, I just speaking because I heard you say it.
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's gonna be too expensive.
Just talking to hear herself talk at this point. We don't care how much money you have. Just as long as you love us, as long as you respect us, as long as you're peace to us, as long as you know how to treat us, we're good.
You know, wigs is $2,000, lashes is $300.
Okay,
you know, shoes is $1,000.
are you easing into high maintenance?
Yes, well, I think that, yeah, that's real high.
And
But
you're owning, so 2025 people are owning the high maintenance?
well, women feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree with you, Tamron, but they're like, why if you here? If a man is here, why am I
But you're
doing
not here
me?
for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this. Okay, I'm showing up for you. I'm giving you my energy. I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now, I'm not saying I agree with
wait a minute.
Controversial.
This is getting spicy in here.
topic.
If this is the attitude that men are running across in dating, entitlement and prostitution, because that's what it is, entitlement and prostitution. If this is the attitude that they dealing with, I see why so many men are choosing to be single. It ain't worth it. It's not. It's more of a headache than it's worth. Ain't no damn way. You cannot be serious. Man, I see why those guys are into their video games. I see why so many got hobbies. I wouldn't put up with that crap either. No, sir.
But I'm with you, Tamron, because I feel like I got my own money.
Don't back up now, Kendra. We got some groans, we got some applause, we got some moans. Alana's coming back with us. I didn't know the Valentine's Day was going to get this hot. We'll be right back.
Tamron Hall is in disbelief right now. She does not believe, she cannot believe what she is hearing. This lady is shocked.
I want to tell Kendra G something that she really needs to stop pretending about this as well. Tamron Hall is a bad bitch.
Super bad.
Her problems ain't your problems.
This is Corey Holcomb giving his take on Kendra G's guest spot on the Tamron Hall show.
You have to wear a wig in order to be out here in these streets like you want to be. Tamron Hall could have on a skull cap with a square in her mouth. Her level of action is going to be different to your level of action, Kendra. And I'm saying, what Greg's saying is a very important point as well. It's like women trying to act like everybody on the same level is one of the greatest forms of being delusional as you can get.
Yeah, most women don't understand when you go above and beyond your level, you're gonna get crappy results. You have to stay on your level in dating. You have to stay on your level in life. You just have to stay on your level.
Everybody's not on the same level. Kendra, them bitches who talk to you on your show, believe it or not, that's your level bitch. That's your level bitch. So when you around some real bitches, like Tamron Hall said, well, shit, if you get a man, you can still do what you're doing to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She actually had that look where she thought that she was actually going to somewhat agree with her.
Yeah,
That's
I
what it
mean,
looked like,
they don't go through what you go through, Sister Kendra. This ain't this. I'm trying to show you something. You not a bitch that's gonna be kept by boss niggas.
Well, of course, Kendra G didn't take too kind to that. One might say she got big mad, if you will. Check it out.
And it's just so sad because, you know, we just had so much high hopes from you. Like, you could have been in the list of Chicago comedian legends that came to LA and did big things. Look at Lil Rel. Oh, the career is just going up and up. late night talk shows, movies. Deion Cole, Chicago legend, just hosted the Image Awards, countless TV shows, working with Oprah in movies. D-Ray Davis, the resume's too long for me to even stay in this conversation. Countless TV shows, tours around the world. Then we have Corey Holcomb, a Chicago YouTuber.
She big mad, ain't she? See, the problem with everything she just said, when she mentioned those comedians, she didn't mention one that was funnier than Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is a top 5 comic of all time. Corey Holcomb is in the GOAT conversation of comics of all time. So the name she mentioned don't really stand up because Corey Holcomb is a beast.
Listen, Kendra, if you're going to come at a comedian to the likes of Corey Holcomb, you better come and step correct. She wrote here, no images found, career not successful enough. Oh!
MTR said it best. You come for Corey Holcomb, you better come correct. You don't get a second chance.
Oh! 5150 show numbers is about to go up 20%.
You already know. Well, like I just said, it's levels to it. She need to stay on hers.
By the way, anyone who's not familiar with Corey Holcomb's YouTube show, he does a live stream show, and he gets anywhere from 20,000 to 30,000 live concurrent viewers every single week. Now, here's the thing. Besides a Dave Chappelle and maybe even a Kevin Hart, I don't know anyone else that can start up a YouTube show and command those types of numbers. Those numbers are absolutely incredible. Even the comedians that she just showed, I don't even think that they can do it, let alone fill up a stadium of 20,000 people. Anyway.
Shouts out to MTR. Again, she need to stay on her level. She picked the wrong boxer to start a fight with.